Hi everyone, this is a pre-recorded video. Today we are going to do the coffee and Christmas cheer, but I'm going to replace the word coffee with cocoa. I can't drink coffee, I'm actually allergic to it, which really stinks because I love the smell of it, but we are going to do the cocoa. Now you can always do coffee, of course, and I will put a cart link on how to get all these goodies that we used here today. As always, you want to keep your packaging and your backer sheet because these are reusable 8 to 12 times, sometimes more. The 8 to 12 is what Chalk recommends, and it tells you all your care instructions and everything back here on the back. So we're going to cut this apart, and we are going to make this cute sign. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and you're getting ready to gear up for the holiday season. It is right around the corner. I am so not ready, I'm not gonna lie, but are we ever, right? Some people are just like that. They just are ready to go, and good for you. But I am not one of those people. So how you're going to do this is we are going to just not chalk the word coffee, and we're just going to chalk all the rest of this. We're going to do all of the words in black velvet except Christmas cheer. We're going to do in meadow green. And then when we replace the word for cocoa or coffee and do cocoa, we're going to use bark. I will, like I said, give you a link on how to do all of this on get all the supplies that we used here today. And of course, as always, you want to wax any wood surface that you are going to use. Wood is porous, and it will take that paste and it will absorb. So I like to go along with the grain of the wood. You're going to put some wax on there. Our wax is awesome. It smells like crayons. It's not really strong. And we're going to get this project going. I'm going to let that kind of just seep in for a minute while we fuzz and do all the other things that we got to do. I'm going to move the screen down so you guys can see better on what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to kind of set that off to the side. As always, I write on the back of my backer sheets because I want to know how many uses I'm getting out of them, how they go back on the backer sheets, what backer sheet that they go to. So like these two, obviously you can tell that they are different, but on the backer sheet you can't really tell. So I'm going to put a number on each one. I don't ever recommend you write on your transfers, but I'm doing this for myself. I'm going to write 1 sprig top and a dash mark. And I'm going to write this one as 2 sprig top dash mark. Okay, and then we're going to do the cup top dash mark, cocoa top dash, and the dashes are so I know how many uses I'm getting out of them. And the I run on top and dash. All right, so we're going to get this fuzz, but really quickly we are going to buff out that wax. I always use the back of the wax applicator that's got the tag just so I know what side I'm using to put the wax on and what side I'm using to take the wax off. All right, just some little tips and tricks I've learned along the way. I hope those can help you as well. My ring just caught the buzzing cloth, but that's okay. It's all good. You can kind of hear it. This one's a little bit thicker than some of our other ones, but this is a super cute transfer, and I absolutely think it's adorable. So, I'm going to push this down. We're going to do the I run on and in black velvet. As you guys can see, the black velvet's starting to get down to the bottom, but I still have lots and lots of paste in here to use. Now I'm going to also let you know that some of our pastes do dye that silk screen, and they do dye the teal. It is okay as long as there's no debris in it. You are good to go. Okay, so don't freak out if it doesn't come completely clean. We're going to pull this up. We're going to dry it. sure it's back to room temp before we lay our transfer back down. Okay. And since we're just doing the Christmas cheer, I'm just going to push that part down. Okay. The rest is just kind of sitting there on the surface. It'll be fine. This is meadow green. I just think it's a really pretty green color. We have lots of green colors to choose from. So if you don't like the colors that I'm using here today, you can always change them out in the cart. You can also add a palette pack if you'd rather do it in colorful colors, or you like a certain palette pack. You make it unique to you, okay? This is just a guide. It's not what you have to order. And I just stuck that right on that black velvet, but let's move that off to the side because we're going to have to use that green again. All right. Okay. So now we have the area ready for the cocoa. Super cute. Would look really cute on a coffee bar or a cocoa bar. If you are not a coffee drinker, I know some people don't drink coffee. Like I said, I can't drink it. I'm allergic to it, but not everybody is. All right. Like I said, I love the smell of coffee. Every time I go into a coffee shop, I just, you know, because I love the smell of it, but I just can't drink it. Okay, so now we're going to put the cocoa. I'm going to sit it right here. We're just going to push down where we're going to chalk, okay? And then we're going to use our bark. Chalk this. Now to chalk, it is super easy. It's a very cool and easy technique to use. Just start just slightly off that silk screen and pull it toward you. And you're going to get it all the way through. It doesn't take much to actually put that onto the surface. Slowly pull this off. All right. And there is the cocoa. I love it. It looks really cute. So we're going to add the cute little cup down here at the bottom. Fuzz that. We're just going to do it in bark. Now you can make it super fancy if you wanted to and do this label a different color. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to go off of all of this and just do it in the cocoa color. Just to make it blend in. Open up our paste again. And put that right on there. Doesn't take much, guys. Really, it doesn't. And the technique is, if you can butter bread, you can do this. It is that same kind of technique. And it is that easy. People always ask me, is it really that easy? It is. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm not crafty. Well, with chalk you can be. So if you want to give it a go, I suggest you start with a cute kit. It just makes it a little bit easier. It's got all your stuff, minus your fuzz and chalk. But you can always add that in. And if you need some help, I can always help you and help you choose what the book or what you're looking for, or create a kit for you. I see there's a little bleed here, so I'm actually going to take my detail tool. I'm just going to rub it across here. There we go. And then we're going to do these cute little sprigs. Put one here. I'm trying to make it level. I should have probably kept them all together and then just not chalked the line in between. But it is what it is now, right? Just go with it. And you can chalk pretty much on anything. You can chalk on material, which we use ink for that. And you can do pretty much, like I said, pretty much anything. You can chalk on your walls. Just know that it's not going to come off right away, or it's not going to come off. You're going to have to repaint. But you can do it on glass. It comes right off on glass. We also have etching cream, which you can use with the same transfer you use for paste and ink. So you don't have to go out and buy multiple transfers unless you're going to use it more than the recommended times. You can make shirts for people for Christmas or birthday gifts, and I just stuck my finger right in the paste. Thank goodness it is easy to clean up. Alright, there's one sprig and the other. It's kind of stuck there. Alright, so there is the key project. I'm going to dry this and then I'll show you guys. Alright, let me lift up the camera so I can show you guys this cute project. And there is the I Run on Cocoa and Christmas cheer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for your support. If you are not a Chalk Couture designer, please click the SHRE button. Spread the love for me, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.